Last week I was sharing with you 6 Google Analytics hacks that can definitely make your life easier, and I received a lot of thank yous and eurekas because in the comments and emails and so on, because you didn't know those features. If you haven't seen that video, maybe it's time to hit the subscribe button below this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel to always keep up to date with digital marketing tips and e-commerce and so on. I was telling you that I saw what success those analytics tips had, and what came to my mind is that there are 4 features that I noticed in my online marketing trainings that people don't know within the Facebook Ad Manager interface. There are 4 features that can also make your life easier when you are optimizing the Facebook ads, when you are doing Facebook ads hands-on campaign optimization. My personal favorite is the breakdown button, and I know that I was telling you about it in other videos as well, and it helps you a lot when you are doing campaigns that are placed on automatic placements or that are running through a very wide audience, and you want to see how each segment performs. You want to see how your campaign performs for each audience segment, for each placement, and you want to see maybe what the click-through rate is for each of those, what the performance rate is, what the conversion rate is, and so on. So here in the Ad Manager, you can find the breakdown button, and you can break down the campaigns by time, by delivery, and by action. What I found most useful when I'm optimizing the campaigns is to break down by audience segments, like by age and gender. And for example, if your campaigns are running through a very wide audience, you can see here exactly how each audience segments performed. And if you had, for example, purchases from your campaign or leads or whatever you're looking for, you can see here exactly which segment had the highest conversion rate, the highest click-through rate, and so on. You can also break down the campaigns by platform and device, or by placement and device, and see, for example, if you went for automatic placements, you can see here which of the placements your campaign was running on performed the best. And then if you see that, for example, you had 5 purchases and all of them were for the instant article placement, let's say, you can select manual placements and not automatic placements and go only for the placement that performed best. So the breakdown button, it helps you segment how your Facebook campaign ran. And you can use it in various ways. Another button that can definitely help you a lot, I just pushed the clear breakdowns here. Another button that can help you a lot is the inspect button, and you can only find it at the ad set level, so in the ad sets tab here. If you click the inspect button, you will find here 3 features which are pretty magical. The most magical of them is the audience saturation feature. Here you can find out what exactly the performance of your campaign was, taking into account the frequency. So you can see here that maybe as the frequency of the campaign increased, maybe the performance lowered, maybe the cost per result increased. And that is for you the perfect signal that maybe you need to change the campaign targeting, or maybe you need to change the visual or the message or whatever. So it's really good to check this audience saturation section. I told you about it before, and here is where you can find it. Another feature I was telling you about is the auction overlap. Remember, you only need this feature if you are really running a lot of campaigns, parallel campaigns, simultaneous campaigns. If not, if you are running just 2 campaigns with 3 or 4 ad sets, it's no problem. But if you are running various campaigns at the same time, you should check here the auction overlap of your campaigns. You can click here the show additional insights and see exactly which campaigns are overlapping. Of course, you are targeting different audiences. Let's say you're targeting different interests, but they are overlapping on some part of the audience. And that means that you are auctioning against yourself, and therefore your CPC is growing. And here you can find out which campaigns are overlapping, and you can see what you need to change. And last but not least, here you can find the significant edit history. You know, I was telling you also in Google Ads about the change history. It's useful to monitor what the people that are running the campaigns are doing in your account, obviously. But apart from this Big Brother approach, it's also useful to see exactly what you have changed in the history of the campaign and to see how this correlates with the campaign performance. So don't forget to always use this for features if you want to do the Facebook ads optimization hands-on. It's also very useful to connect everything with Google Analytics, but of course it's easier to see the actual results here.